What's up, everybody? It's your boy Stevie the Black. That's S-T-E-V-E-E the Black. I'm back. Oh man, what a short week, huh? I know you guys been wondering, hey, where's Steve's review of the game? Well, I was at Disney on Sunday all day, and I didn't have an opportunity to do it Sunday. By the time we got back home to the house, the Cowboys game had just ended. That's how long we were gone, right? Then yesterday I had the opportunity to do it, but I never got around to it. And then today I had to work. But now I have absolutely nothing stopping me. And with it being a short week, I had to get the Giants and Eagles prediction video out the way. So let me just go ahead and talk about that real quick. This video is going to be really short. I may talk about a little bit about what happened in the Ravens game, but I want to talk about the Giants first. Will we win this game? Well, for starters, Lane Johnson is back now, so it will be interesting to see how Carson Wentz looks with Lane Johnson back. Now, I mean, his offensive line, I don't know if it'll be at full strength. But with Lane Johnson back, that side of the football should be protected. And pretty much he should look like he did those first 4 games. Now, hopefully that is the case. Will we win the game? I think it'll be close. Division games are always close most of the time. I think we win this game. Addy was telling me, you all know Addy. He was telling me that he thinks we'll win the last 2 games. And I can see he's winning the Giants game, but it's going to take me a little bit longer before I say we beat the Cowboys. After that loss that we had against them and the way they won this on Sunday, I'm not too sure right now. But yeah, so I think that we have a chance. I think we'll win the game. I do. And that pains me to say only because us beating the Giants benefits the Dallas Cowboys. And I've got to say, the Dallas Cowboys they're looking really scary, man. They're looking really scary. Unless you're a Giants fan, you're like, I ain't scared of that team. We beat them twice. They're the only team that's beaten them. But other than that, it's just, they look really, really good. And I saw an article on Sunday, and it said that the Eagles aren't going to make that big of change in personnel in the office, per se. But they're going to make a lot of big changes to the players in the team. And what that meant was they didn't want to be 9-7 to say, oh, we're a good enough team, we just need to make a few adjustments. No, they wanted to start over because they knew Chip Kelly got rid of everyone. But see, here's the thing, right? If they question Chip Kelly, like, bro, what are you doing getting rid of Deshaun Jackson? What are you doing letting Jeremy Maclin go and letting LeSean McCoy go? What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, if they had stopped Chip Kelly from doing these things, we wouldn't be in a position that we're in. See, here's the thing, though, right? And I'm going to go over this in my final thoughts of the 2016 season, but I don't want to go through years and years and years of building and processing to make us this team. And while that's happening, Dallas is getting better, New York is getting better, and Green Bay and the Panthers and the Seahawks, they're getting better. I don't want to wait that long because while we're trying to get as good as them, they're getting better. And especially the Cowboys, because I don't want them to be winning Super Bowl where we're sitting here going, oh, don't worry, we'll be back next year. Oh, don't worry, we'll be back next year. Oh, don't worry, we'll be back next year. Because next year, hopefully, we should have some weapons. We'll have Jordan Matthews. We'll have maybe Deshaun Jackson, maybe Alshon Jeffrey. We'll hopefully have a running back. The offensive line will be beat up. The guys who aren't getting it done on defense will be gone and will be replaced with new and better defenses. And hopefully Jim Schwartz will realize, if this isn't working, let me change it up so that my players can get the job done. So I think we have an opportunity to win the game. It's sad to say that every opportunity that the Eagles have to make some noise this season, it's kind of like, oh, well, were they trying to lose because they didn't want people to think, oh, we're this good? Because, see, the reality of the thing is, even though we have bad players on our team, we've still been in pretty much almost every single game. And scheduling wise, it's been tough. This has been a tough schedule. How do you face Seattle and Green Bay and Cincinnati back to back to back? Those are three tough teams. A team like us right now, the Cowboys, they would probably win two of those games. I can see them winning two of those games. The Cowboys never had a tough schedule this year. All their games were hard, easy. The only game that was a challenge for them was, well, the Giants. The only game that really was a challenge, oh man, what was the challenge for them this year? They never had a challenge. They never had a challenge. I don't think they had a challenge this year. They just kind of ran through everybody. I mean, yeah, the thing about the Cowboys, and I've been noticing this in the games, is when the moment counts, they get the job done. Like they like, for example, yesterday or on Sunday when they were facing the Buccaneers. First of all, that game should not have been Sunday night. Come on now, that game should not have been Sunday night. That was not worthy of a Sunday night game. But the Bucs had came back from, I believe it was 17-6, and they came back and they tied the game. And when they were actually leading, and they were winning 2017. And I was shocked. I was like, wow. And this is when we're on our way back home. And I was like, wow, I can't believe they actually made this a game. Because when I saw it was 17-3, and I'm like, well, this game is over. Dak Prescott and the Cowboys are back. But then, obviously the Cowboys tied it with the field goal, and then they got two more after that. And I'm thinking, man, when it counts the most, and with all the interceptions, by the way, too. And I'm thinking, man, when it counts the most, the Cowboys get the job done. I mean, that speaks volumes. I mean, they're really dangerous, and they're dangerously good. And I'm like, I don't want to say they're Seattle scary, because Seattle was like, oh my God, we're facing Seattle. What are we going to do? But I think they might be a level below that. Are the Patriots scary? I don't know. I'm not even sure if they're Broncos there. They're Steelers scary. Like, oh man, we gotta face Big Ben, Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell. We gotta get ready for those guys. They're Steelers scary, but they're not. What do you call it? But they're not Patriots scary or Seattle scary. Even though Seattle has lost a lot of its aura, I guess you can say. But I'm getting off topic here, as I always do. I think we can have the opportunity to win this game. I really don't want to go 0-6 in the division, but I also don't want to give the Cowboys the opportunity to have home field advantage. So here's a hoping that the Lions beat the Cowboys, but I don't know. With that being said, a little bit about the Ravens game. I got really excited when Carson Wentz ran into the end zone for the touchdown. I was like, oh my God, we got in. We get it. We're about to win the game. And then Doug Peterson went for two. And when he first did that, man, I was so upset. And because it got tipped, right? I got so upset. I was like, no, had we just gone for the field goal, we could have won overtime. And we could have won the flip coin. We could have won the coin toss. And we could have went up there and we could have won the game. We could have. But then I thought about it after a moment. I listened to everybody else, and they said I didn't have a problem with him going for two. I really didn't, especially when there's nothing left to win for. So I'm thinking, taking everybody's wisdom in, because we've all been watching Eagles game more than me, or rather football longer than me, and I'm just taking all their wisdom, and I'm saying, you know what? I don't have a problem with it anymore either, because really, if you think about it, I mean, trying to go for the win. They were a tough team. The Ravens were a definite tough team. And had we gone a little bit longer, they probably might have won the game. So you know what? I admire Doug Peterson for going for two. And you know what? That situation, it's not about, oh, we didn't have the skills players. That was merely just, they just tipped the ball. They just tipped the ball. And I think Jordan Matthews said they would have flagged him or something had it not been tipped. But we would have got a separate opportunity. We would have. And if not, then we just could have kicked the field goal. And then we just went into overtime. So see what have happened there. But other than that, I mean, the game was, they showed heart again. They showed heart again. They fought. And I'm proud and happy about that. But other than that, I mean, dang. But yeah, so hopefully, whoever they're planning on getting in the draft and free agency, hopefully it's enough where we can start making a run next year. Because like I said, I don't want to wait 2, 3, 4 years just to try and build up this oh-so-perfect team while the Cowboys and everybody else are just steamrolling through everybody else. each year getting better and better and better, where we're just trying to build up our team. Like, I don't want to go through that. I really don't. So, with that being said, that has been the video for today. I think with Lane Johnson coming back, it'll give the Eagles a better chance to win the game. Hopefully, we will win the game and don't end the season 5-11. Hopefully, we can end it 7-9. Here's hoping to that, and that's about it. So I thank you in advance for everything else you're doing. I can't believe I just said that. That's the prayer I said. Until next time, I'm your boy Stevie the Black, and if you're not down with that, I've just got 2 words for you. Peace out, and as always, fly, Eagles, fly.